Beats Planet.
Yeah, man, look, the king back. The king back. Man, look, and I ain't even talking about me. I don't even want y'all to think I'm being braggadocious up in here. I ain't talking about me. I mean, if y'all want to refer to me as king, cool, but I ain't talking about me today. I'm talking about the young King Randy Gregory. Remember in Black Panther? When Killmonger threw old boy off the bridge, T'Challa off the bridge, and then he came back, and in the background you heard QnA, Tatu QnA. Our king is back. The king is back, damn it. Randy Gregory back, man. All right, that's enough. It's a great day. Doski Woski. Peasky Weesky. Coach Evans said he joining me from Amsterdam. I'm following his Instagram. He living his best life. Go check him out. Go come get some now on Instagram. Sip the Tally Podcast. Go check it out. I'm episode 3. Whew. A lot of stuff on the docket today, man. The King Randy Gregory back. Le'Veon Bell, he's sick and tired of being sick and tired. Brandin Cooks got his paper before Le'Veon got his paper. Ain't that crazy? How the hell Brandin Cooks get his paper before damn Le'Veon got his? That's wild, bro. And Brandin Cooks probably got the contract Le'Veon wanted. We talking about that today. The under 25 list. We talking about that today. What else? Let me look on my damn screen. What else on the docket? Okay, that's it. And we got general Q&A. So the phone lines are always lit. 515-739-1285 is on the screen. Access code 309104. It's in the description. And wait. Boom. It's in the chat box. So 515-739-1285. Access code 309104 is on the screen, in the description, in the chat box. I want to hear from y'all. Let's stay consistent. Let's hop in this chat and see who the hell up in here. Cool ass Drake, call in so you can run the show with me, bro. Lil Jimmy, what's happening? Chris Sinceros. We gonna get it right, man. Yes, 1100. What's happening? Andrew Castillo, Gabriel, Ja Camara. What's happening? Anime Dolphin. What's happening? Buddy, Fred, Jimmy, Nick. Hey Amber. Hey Tasha. Hey April. Oh, my demographic. We getting the demographic right. Call Free. What's happening? Chris Wyatt, Coach Evans in there. Nation. Cowboy Crunk. Hey, man, salute to you, sir. Thank you for your service. Got a picture on my Instagram. Shooting my rifle today. All that's possible because of your service. Salute to you, sir. The OG Kush. Kind of ironic, OG Kush. Randy Gregory free today. We will not have you corrupt Randy Gregory anymore, OG Kush. Godson Black Knight, Lieutenant Dan up in here. Damn, it's a lot of y'all. Primetime, Manual, Kaz 58. Cool. We done. DC Rough Rider, what's happening? Like I said, y'all, everybody come on in, have a seat, get comfortable, get your snacks and all that. Like I said, the phone lines are absolutely lit today. I want to hear from y'all today. We got Randy Gregory reinstatement. Le'Veon Bell. Let me write this down so I can react to it. Randy, Le'Veon, Brandin Cooks, and let me hit the daggone doom. Brandin Cooks and the under 25 list. I'm gonna have to do my daggum Googles while this thing running. But we got Cowboy Crunk up in here. What up, Cowboy Crunk?
How you know that's me, man?
Man, I know who this is, man. Look, man. You
trolling me?
You got platinum.
You trolling me already?
There are platinum callers. Then there's the rest of them, sir. You know you go to the front of the line with the rest of them when you call here, man. Salute to you, sir. What's happening?
Oh, Doski Woskies, man. You know that. I'm doing it all good here in Kabul.
Yeah.
Just hey, man. I saw your boy got reinstated today, so I'm sure you're happy and all is well. And in your world. So I wanted to call and congratulate Vach for making a good call. Randy Gregory's back, baby.
100%. In case y'all didn't know, I got the film session already done. I had a feeling this was gonna happen, so I had it in the works already. So y'all definitely check that out once we done here, though. Don't leave now to go watch that. Once we done here, y'all go watch that.
Yeah.
What else you got, Cowboy Crunk?
Sure. Well, I checked that out earlier. I was in bed around 12:15, and that was about 4 hours ago, and I got notified that the move was made. So I got up and did my first video on Randy Gregory as well. I've got about 8 videos out this week. I've got 200 subscribers already, and I've got about 300 watches. So I'm climbing the ladder, man. I'm trying to get in there with you guys. Just wanted to say thanks. And you guys got me rolling, man. That draft changed football for me, bro.
Wow.
The seeing what you guys know and the knowledge you guys got on players.
Wow.
I'm gonna watch me some college. It's got me hyped up to watch college this year.
Wow.
So
wow.
I'm really ready for the preseason, bro. This preseason, I think we got more to learn than any other team. We're young everywhere. The tight end group, the receiver group. The backfield needs to work together. We're gonna have a good preseason, man. It's gonna be fun.
100%, Mr. Wolf. Plug your channel, man. Let us know where we can find you at and what you bringing to the table.
I'm at Cowboy Crunk, COWBOY, no space, CRUNK, Cowboy Crunk, and I'm just posting up things pretty much like what you guys are doing. More news breaking stuff and a little bit on the Mark Holmes type stuff and some play breakdown and just what I think is going to happen in the preseason. Stuff with some Rico Gathers. That's my boy, man. I think Rico Gathers is going to be our playmaker. He's the only person I see on the team that really has, besides Ezekiel Elliott, has the ability to do those 20-plus yard plays, the big plays when you need them. I think he could do that for us.
We'll see.
Catching the ball.
We'll see.
Catching the ball.
We'll see. Go ahead.
I think there's enough plays. Out there. First and 15, we get a penalty, or second and 12, or third and 6, third and 8. We have those plays, I think, enough in the game where we can get him on the field at least 15 to 20 snaps. And then, of course, the red zone. Everybody's hot on the red zone for him. So that's what I think. But we'll see.
Appreciate it, man.
It's all preseason.
Much luck and success to your channel. You can come through and plug whenever you want to. This is what I want everybody to do. I want everybody to go to my Instagram, that's Vach Lombardi, and check out the video I just posted.
Yeah.
I went to the range today and I shot the hell out of my rifle. I'm free to do that. I'm free to do that because of you, sir. Because of you, sir. Salute to you, bro.
Hey, thank you, brother. And hey, I'm from Houston, so we'll get together. I'll be home for preseason. I'm a part of another club that's called the DCFH. That's the Dallas Cowboy Fans of Houston. It's a Facebook club. There's about 2,000 of us, and we get together every weekend for the game. We meet at this bar or that bar, and we used to have 2 or 3 places to meet. So it'd be a good place for you to swing in and check it out.
100%, Mr. Wolf. Thanks for calling.
All right, brother. Be easy, and I'll be staying on until you log off.
Yeah.
All right. Later. Peace.
So, just want to address a few things. Mr. Andrew Castillo said his wife doesn't like the logo on my hat. Let me just fix that. Got nappy hair today. It's all good. Do that right there. Boom. And y'all also notice I put my glasses on. I got to be cool when we bring Cool Ass Drake into the fold. Cool Ass Drake, what up, man?
Yeah, what's up, ice cold ass box?
Doski Woski, sir. Peasky Weesk. Are you excited about Randy Gregory being back? No, not really. You don't. You don't
I
care.
am. I'm as pro pod as he is, so I hope he does well.
Let me just pick your brain though. Honestly, as a Baltimore Raven fan, let me lean over to my information sheet. You're a Baltimore Raven fan.
I,
What are you getting out of this Le'Veon Bell situation, sir? Because obviously Le'Veon Bell is a big piece of this rivalry and how the results are going to play out, sir. So what's going through your mind about this right now?
going through my mind about it is I think I don't think he'll hold out much because he'll lose a lot of money if he does. He'll lose millions of dollars every game. But I am glad that this is probably his last year in Pittsburgh. I'll say that. He'll crush it with the Houston Texans and Deshaun Watson and DeAndre Hopkins next year.
I mean, I was about to say, I mean, like, wouldn't you want him in Baltimore or something? Like, wouldn't that be, like, wouldn't he go to a
You know,
division
that
rival?
thought did cross my mind.
Yeah.
That did cross my mind, and that would be some crazy shit.
Yeah, y'all not paying a quarterback really. At that time, Flacco would be out of your life, and Lamar Jackson
Yeah, he'll
would
be out
be,
of the picture.
So you just freed up a gang of bread to pay Le'Veon and a couple other people, really. Le'Veon and Lamar
Uh-huh.
Jackson, come on now.
I'm with you, man. If we could get him, that would definitely be a move to make. That would definitely be a move to make. I'm just glad that it's his last year in Pittsburgh, though. Like,
I dig that, Mr. Wolf. I just find it interesting because, like I said, I was at the gun range today, and all this information just kind of ran across my phone at one time. It's kind of wild. Brandin Cooks got his money before Le'Veon got his money. You know what I mean?
well, I don't know. The Steelers are a good organization. They're smart with their money. They know what they're doing. You know, maybe they feel confident in James Conner. Maybe they're like maybe they think they got their guy at halfback in case Le'Veon departs. You know, so
I mean, that's cool and all. That's cool, fam. But what I'm saying, cool ass Drake, everybody want to play this money game, this tight pocket is for the best game. But when that offense starts to looking different because the people don't respect the run as much as they used to. See, you ain't tripping because you're a Ravens fan, so you want anarchy, you want this disruption. You want that thing to tear down. That's what you want, cool ass Drake. I ain't stupid. You know what I mean?
yeah, you're not. You're an astute observer, and you know that you've seen my comments on the Facebook group where I make my feelings about the Steelers very clear.
Yeah.
And no, I do respect their organization, though. It's always better to beat them when they got Le'Veon than when they don't, even though that hasn't happened the past 2 years. But I won't lie to you. I would rather see him play on Baltimore, at Houston. I'd rather see him play anywhere other than Pittsburgh. But
I need some Pittsburgh Steelers fans to call in because I haven't really seen them, and Pittsburgh Steelers fans are normally very very vocal with their approach. I want to know what's the conversation in their community. Like, I want to know, do half of the people think he should just get his damn money and quit playing, or do the other half really think that James Conner could be that guy? Just
you know,
let that.
I think if I had to guess, I'd say part of the problem with Le'Veon is there's a history of injury. There's a history of marijuana usage. He's arguably the most talented running back in the whole league, but at a certain point he becomes a headache, and it's just like the thing about the Steelers is they are so good at preparing for the future. Like, they got Mason Rudolph, and they got James Washington, and they just got Juju Smith-Schuster, and they got James Conner, so they got pieces in place on offense that could potentially turn into another very good offense as soon as guys like Ben retire and if Bell leaves. So I think Steelers fans are probably feeling pretty comfortable that there's not going to be a huge drop-off. Worst comes to worst, they're going to look for another quarterback while they have a decent stopgap in Rudolph. And worst comes to worst, they're going to look for another fantastic running back, and then they'll be back to business because they got James Washington, they got Juju. They're still a very good, balanced offensive team.
how terrible would it be funny for you if next year Pittsburgh lost Le'Veon and Ben Roethlisberger to retirement?
It wouldn't be funny at all. It'd be a very welcome occurrence. I would see so.
look, man. Like change.
Okay, here's the thing. It would be funny, but then if Mason Rudolph got there out on that field and he was throwing touchdown bombs to James Washington and Antonio Brown and Juju, it wouldn't be funny anymore. It would just be like, oh great, the Steelers are going to be good again for the foreseeable future.
You know, man. I
like that was smart to get James Washington and Mason Rudolph to like. That was some smart drafting.
I mean, look. I mean, there's a piece of me that, and this is kind of my selfish thinking too. Like I'm looking at like, damn, I can't draft Le'Veon in fantasy this year, right? Because if he doesn't, like, he's not getting his money or whatever. So even if he does sit out, how motivated will he be? Like, is he gonna play to not get hurt? Is he gonna go fake an injury? You know what I mean? Like that's how I'm looking at it. Mm-hmm. Because regardless,
that's a very interesting possibility.
I'm not really emotionally invested to the situation like you are. You're a Ravens fan. But if I could, and that's how I can, equate it. That's how I can look at it. Lieutenant Dan sending me daggum inboxes. That's how I can make it personal to me. I'm like, man, I wouldn't dare draft Le'Veon Bell if he's just gonna lay down and play ouch on accident. So it's very interesting, man. Lieutenant Dan sent me a picture, but he not explaining what it is. This is Julio Jones working out with the Falcons. What you mean, Lieutenant Dan? Tell me something else. Give me more, fam. What does this mean? But Drake.
Yeah, I just
go ahead.
I think Steelers run a tight ship. I think they're gonna be a very good organization for a long time.
Something funny too, because I'm seeing rumblings of this because I be trying to pump my content through Reddit or whatever. These they trying to fire Mike Tomlin, man. There's a portion of the Steelers community that don't like the coach no more. You love this, don't you?
I have always admired Tomlin's tenacity, and that like Tomlin, man, he'll go for it on 4th and 2. He'll go for it on 4th and 2, even when he doesn't need to. Like I've always found his decision, it's like slightly cavalier, but if it works, it looks great. Like I mean, the thing I don't like when fans attach their coach to their quarterback. You know what I mean?
Okay, I'm listening. I mean, go ahead. I hear you.
When a quarterback starts to drop off in terms of production and on the field performance, I think so many fans are quick to like throw like half of that blame on their coach, and I don't know. I'm always of the opinion that like when you have a quarterback like Ben Roethlisberger who with Mike Tomlin has won you 2 Super Bowls, they become so intertwined. Like when you look at the situation, but from the inside, Ben is declining, and maybe Mike isn't. So you got to give Mike Tomlin a shot with the future, and that's how I feel about John Harbaugh with the Ravens and Flacco. It's the same thing. You hear rumblings of it every offseason. At least, like the past couple, at least, have been talk like, well, maybe Harbaugh's the problem. No, it's not. It's not. It's the on-field talent. Like,
so,
I don't know.
Peter's our cool ass, Drake. Andrew Castillo in the chat box. I'm wearing my Michigan hat today, and his wife is a Buckeye. She mad as hell that I'm wearing that hat. And and look, I turned it frontwards so the logo would be bigger. And he was like, "Yo, Vash," and look, his wife mad as hell. He like, "Yo, Vash, my wife says it's been 2,425 days since that upstate North has beaten the Buck." I can't read. Hold on.
Yeah, who's counting, man? Who's counting?
Okay, so look, so let me just let y'all in on a little secret about me and my community. I'm not a Michigan Wolverine fan. This hat just happened to match my shirt, and this just happened to be the shirt I was wearing today. I ain't no Michigan fan. I don't have a college team. I don't have any college alliance. I'm a Cowboys fan, and I'm just paraphernalia.
Hey, man, I don't have a college alliance either. I just at that point I'm just rooting for everyone to do great.
Right. So I mean, I really hate the, what I'm saying, do it like that. This man looking like a monster from Space Jam. Falcons media tried to say he was not going to show because of the contract situation, but here he is at the passing camp. Lieutenant Dan, call in and tell us how you feel about Julio Jones.
So wait, Vosh, what do you think? You think so? The Cowboys' starting defensive ends will be DeMarcus Lawrence, and then a rotation of Taco and Randy Gregory.
Tyron Crawford is probably going to be the starting defensive end. He's going to be the left guy, the strong side.
Well, I mean, you got to be hoping that Taco or Randy Gregory takes his job pretty quickly, right?
You know, and that's what I kind of like about my team, man. Is like, you know, you have a bad team. It's just my opinion. You have a bad team when, you know, new guys can just come in day one, or at least you're bad at that spot. Like Connor Williams came in day one.
It's not day one for Taco anymore, but I feel you.
I was talking about Randy. Like Randy been off, so I'm looking at Randy like a new guy. If Randy comes in day one and just starts somewhere, that means we were really bad at that spot. Tyron Crawford is really good at his spot, and DeMarcus Lawrence he was the best he ever been. So I think Taco's gonna get some rotation at 3 tech, and I think Randy will be rotating with whoever the right defensive end is
Taco's gonna be playing 3 tech.
I look at what the Cowboys do with their.
I agree with you. He could do it.
I mean, think about David Irving. David Irving is really a defensive end, but he's playing 3 tech. But he's long. He's quick for the inside. I mean, he has get off, and shit, Taco Charlton got that same kind of build almost, and you know, so I don't foresee us holding on to David Irving very long. So Taco may be the backup plan for when David Irving's out of here. You move Taco into 3 tech.
That's interesting.
It makes sense
to
me.
That's very interesting.
If I was a coach, that's what I would do. But hey, who's listening to Lil old Vach Lombardi? However, Tyron Crawford won't play all the snaps, so there will be rotation with Randy Gregory. Dorrance Armstrong got to get some snaps, and Taco's going to play a little bit of 3 in my opinion.
You guys got Dorrance.
We got Dorrance Armstrong. Coney Ely's on the team. He may or may not make it. I think the Cowboys are ready to kick Charles Tapper off a bridge to be able to get that roster spot for Randy. So,
well, it sounds like you got a rotation, and with the defensive line, that's the way you want to go, 100%.
Absolutely. Yeah. So, Randy,
I got a question about a Cowboys player for you.
Go ahead, sir.
One guy that I want to know how you think he's going to fit into the team's plans for the next couple of years is Byron Jones.
I don't even think they know yet, dog. I don't think the Cowboys know. So
what would you do with Byron since you got Chidove and Jordan Lewis and?
I want Byron to be my nickel corner. Either that or I make up a spot for him. I mean, the one thing Byron's really good at is covering tight ends. Boy, oh boy. It's like when you put him at free safety and he has to read the entire field, and he's an athlete, but he's not really football IQ guy. You know what I mean? So he kind of gets caught up on that thing, and you know he dragging across the field, and he has to react late. I don't want him having a whole bunch of responsibilities. However, if you say Byron Jones, line up in front of Gronk and just chase him. Line up in front of Zach Ertz and chase him. Delaney Walker and chase him. That's the best football we've seen Byron Jones play. So now he's playing corner because Chris Rashad, Cowboys fans making a big deal of him, but he was the defense coordinator in Seattle. So he's our DB coach, passing game coordinator now. So the Cowboys think he's just, we're building this new Legion of Boom. So he comes in, he say, all right, Chris Rashad, take what we got and do what you want to do with it. And he likes these long corners. Look at Richard Sherman. And Byron Jones is a long guy like that. So I think Byron gets the first crack at outside corner. Cheeto spot straight. Cheeto playing that left corner, nobody's moving. But however, I think Byron's going to play the right spot with Jordan Lewis competing for it. But I think Byron should play nickel, strong safety, anybody chasing the tight end, and slot guys.
Yeah, the reason I ask is just because the Ravens drafted Rashad Perriman over Byron, and I actually wanted Byron as the way the draft board played out that year. So, and neither of them have been like the highest impact players, but I would much rather have Byron than Rashad.
Byron's solid. Byron can play. He hasn't missed a game.
You said it best. He can cover tight ends, and that's a very important skill. Like I like your perspective on it. He put him on the tight end.
He can cover tight ends, and he hasn't missed a game. I think that's very valuable. He's played every single game since we drafted him. So, will we sign him to a long-term contract? I don't know, but can he play right now? He absolutely can. So,
yep.
Hold on. Let me plug this Ethernet cord in. I know the chat box is gonna hit me for this one. Hold on. Let me cut my Wi-Fi off. Hold up, y'all. Cool ass Drake. I might start to sputter for a little, but don't fret.